Let's go to CBS 2's Dave Savini. He is downtown as well. Dave?
All right, there's a foot chase right now in Macy's. Police are in here chasing looters. They're running up and down the stairwells. They just found them. You can see Macy's has been devastated. You see the police are running. Brad, can you see that? They're all running through now. They've got a few cornered up in the back of the building. So there are people still in Macy's. Macy's got hit hard, folks. And the looters are still in here. They're chasing them down inside. I have some new information from some police sources on the scene. They say that they're guessing as many as 100 officers have been taken to the hospital so far. They believe that they've cleared this side of the river, the south side of the river, pretty well now. They're going through buildings and looking for looters that are still hanging around and stealing things. But they believe that they have cleared this side. You know, we talked about how they were going down in waves down all these streets, down State Street, heading south, and then heading westbound on the other streets like Madison and Washington, and pushing them west of the city. But they say the big activity right now, the big activity is occurring north of the river. They're chasing, Brad, can you see them in there? You're watching police cornering people right now in Macy's. There's a lot, I counted at least 10 looters in there that they had cornered, and they were on other floors. I mean, this is a massive building. The square footage here is amazing. They're going floor by floor now looking for the looters. They can't even tell me how many cars have been damaged. They can't even put a number on that. I was talking to police on the scene here. They don't even know. But one officer came up to me and showed me his car. He said that they used an explosive device to blow up his car. And I have a picture of it, so we'll post it up later. All right, they've got some men in handcuffs right now. Brad, can you see them? They're making some arrests in Macy's. They've caught some of the looters. There's more than those two. I've seen at least 10 in there. Stores like this have been taken advantage of all over the loop. There's so much destruction right now here, folks. You can see even the wood that was put up, the protective wood has all been torn off. Here's another door, completely destroyed. Another one. This is where people come during the holidays to look at the windows. These are the windows that you've taken your kids to see year after year. Look at them now, shattered. Police believe the main activity now is on the other side of Lake Street, on the other side of the river. That's where they say they're having more microbursts. So that crowd went that way that was by the Trump Tower. They went north, and they're having fires over there right now. But again, they believe they've got this side of the city taken care of. They're going to be here all night, folks, because they don't want to see this happening throughout the night. None of these buildings are protected right now. Nobody is protecting these buildings. There's no security down here. The police are the security. And there are looters just all over this building right now. And there's foot chases going on inside, and we'll keep you updated. I'll come back to you if we see some more.
Yeah, and what do you do now? Do you just continue chasing them through the store? Do you say, well, we're just going to accept some loss and we've got to move on to other places? You know, that's a question at that Macy's right now, Dave.
Well, I talked to one of the officers down here in charge. He said, we lost Macy's. They were trying to protect it. We lost it. And they lost Macy's. Macy's has been destroyed. And who could tell how much has been taken out of here? They smashed the counters, the jewelry counters. This is the fragrance area. There's nothing on the shelves, folks. Yeah. Nothing on the shelves in there.
At a time when
police are still going through, you know, Macy's was going through a construction too. They were changing the floors and the design, and they have all of these curtains up, these construction curtains up. So these police officers have to go floor by floor, and in these nooks and crannies, there's bathrooms on all the floors. There's old elevator shafts. This place is filled with. They have storage rooms up here.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to take them all night to search this building.
Yeah, that is the flagship store for Macy's in the Chicago area, the old Marshall Field store that so many of us who grew up in Chicago went to year after year after year at Christmas time during the holidays. As Dave said, we would you know, look at the Christmas windows. Those windows, many of them smashed tonight. Sue, that's a piece of
Jim,
luggage.
are you still
there.
with me? Piece of luggage, some Vans shoes, some more clothes in there. Brad, are you keeping an eye on that? I mean, the aisle after aisle, it's such a sad sight to see.
Yeah.
Just a sad sight. I mean,
Yeah.
here's some perfume.
Thanks, Dave.